Can I have your attention, please? We regret to inform you that due to inclement weather, Flight 114 to Chicago, which was scheduled to depart Los Angeles at 4:45 p.m., has been canceled. All passengers with tickets for this flight will be rewarded with a hotel voucher that will allow you to stay for one night at a local hotel here in Los Angeles tonight. Please go immediately to the ticket counter for more information regarding the hotel voucher and the changes in flight schedules. The agents will also help book a ticket for the earliest flight to Chicago, which is scheduled to depart tomorrow morning. Once again, please note that Flight 114 to Chicago has been canceled due to inclement weather. All the passengers flying on Flight 114, please proceed to the nearest ticket counter for further information. Thank you.
Hello, I'm leaving this message for Donna Morris. I'd like to inquire about having wood flooring installed in one of the rooms of my house, and I'm hoping you can give me a quotation on the estimated price. You were highly recommended to me by a colleague whom you recently did some work for. According to her, you installed the same flooring for her, and she was more than satisfied with the quality of the work. I've seen the flooring work myself, and I must admit that I was quite impressed with your work. If you could please give me a call back, I can let you know the measurements of the room so you can prepare an estimate. Or if you'd prefer, we can schedule a time for you to come over and check out the room. My name is Maria, and my number is 777-1212.
Thank you for attending today's department meeting. As the Director of Product Development, I'm pleased to announce that our new notebook, the Maxon, has successfully passed all quality control tests and is now ready to be marketed to the public. Our production team has worked tirelessly to develop this innovative product, a lightweight laptop that has twice the processing speed of our previous models. We strongly believe that this new product will be a huge success on the market and enhance our company's position as the market leader in this incredibly competitive industry. Our marketing manager, Bob Hansen, has put together a superb advertising campaign that is sure to make the launch a guaranteed success. He is here now to tell us about the upcoming promotion agenda for the Maxon.
Good evening. You're listening to 107.4 SMC. Tonight we'll be speaking with the famous financial expert Neil Simon. Mr. Simon is the author of numerous best-selling books, as well as a regular columnist in the Boston Daily. He is here tonight to promote his most recent book, Wise Investment, which was released on Monday. In his latest book, he writes about the important rules to keep in mind for long-term investments, common mistakes first-time private investors make, and how to choose an investment plan that best accommodates your financial situation. It has already received rave reviews from critics and readers alike. Mr. Simon will be holding a question and answer session shortly and is happy to take any questions or comments from listeners. To take part in this talk, just call our station at 777-3409.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Bourne Museum. My name is Elsa, and I'll be guiding you through our special exhibit of Picasso's early drawings and paintings. But before we enter the exhibition area, I'd like to remind you of a few ground rules. First of all, please keep in mind that this is strictly against museum policy to take pictures inside the exhibition area. This policy helps ensure the preservation of these important works of art, and also makes sure that visits are more enjoyable to the wider public. We're delighted to be offering this special show. During the tour, please feel free to ask me any questions. When we finish the tour, I highly recommend you visit the media room to watch a short movie depicting the artist's storied life. Watching the film will help you gain a better understanding of the artist's amazing vision that is evident in many of his artworks.
Thanks everyone for attending our Residents Association meeting. This is the first meeting we've held this month. For those of you who I haven't introduced myself to, I'm Alan Parker, and I'm the newly elected building manager. My first priority will be making sure everything's prepared for the upcoming biannual inspection next month, so please let me know if you notice anything in your apartment or in the building that requires repairing, such as leaky pipes or faulty electrical outlets. For now, you have to physically come to my office to report a problem, but after the inspection is over, I plan on setting up a way to request repairs online through our Resident Association website. This way, you can effectively and conveniently report any problems in the building that need immediate attention.
Hello, Mr. Martinez. It's Cole Gibson from Human Resources calling to update you on the progress of the temp we just hired. It's Wednesday morning at 10. As you've requested, I've arranged for an administrative assistant to fill in temporarily for Helen while she's away on vacation. The woman's name is Kathy Stamford, and she's been highly recommended by a business associate at a software development company like ours. She'll be capable of taking care of the office's general affairs for you, as she is familiar with most of the work process at our company. I'll send her to your office tomorrow morning so she can meet with Helen and be filled in on any minor details to make the transfer as smooth as possible. Before I do that, I just need to know the account code for your design team so I can finish up drafting the remaining paperwork. Could you call me this afternoon at extension 1542 and notify me of the account number? Thanks.
Good morning. We appreciate all of you coming in early before the store opens to take part in this internal employee training session. I'd like you to meet Mr. William Hartman for Easy Footwear. Last week, Mr. Hartman called and asked me if we'd be interested in taking a look at Easy Footwear's new line of boots that will be launched this fall. In my opinion, such a valuable opportunity will be greatly beneficial to us, especially to our sales representatives, in promoting the products to our customers when the boots are ready for sale in the fall. So, I invited him to the store this morning to introduce to us to some of the samples. Before Mr. Hartman begins his presentation, though, I'd like to thank Easy Footwear for providing us with this great breakfast. Please come and help yourself to some refreshments before the presentation commences.
Now, before we conclude the presentation, I'd like to inform everyone about the significant change in the corporate system that will affect every employee at the company. We recently employed a new payroll system that has enabled us to dramatically renovate the pay cycle. So starting next month, all employees will be paid bi-weekly instead of the previous monthly cycle. You'll all be receiving a memorandum that explains the new pay schedule in more detail and answers any questions you might have. I'm confident that everything will proceed smoothly next week, and I hope you all find the new pay schedule more convenient. The change will officially take effect on November 1st.
Good afternoon. I'm Sandra Phillips, a sales representative for Sonian Incorporated. I'm thrilled at the opportunity to make a guest appearance at your regional teachers conference and to have the chance to introduce you to our newest product, Trace of Our Forefathers. This is an immediate and reliable web-based resource that provides students a chance to travel back in time. Users simply input certain historical information, such as a date, an event, a place, or the name of a person, and links to related images and information will be displayed on the screen within seconds. The content can be customized into age-appropriate levels, and it functions with all common computer operating systems. The usual subscription rate for this online database is $25 a month. However, we are offering a special deal to try out the website for a 7-day trial period at no cost to all conference participants. Don't miss out on this exclusive chance to test out our latest and most innovative product. Thanks for tuning in to 91.9, your local radio station for news, traffic, and weather. I'm Kelly Wilson with the traffic report coming to you live. There seems to be a 15-minute delay on the Elka Freeway from exit 12 to exit 14 due to traffic congestion. We advise commuters to take the Millo Freeway instead, as the congestion will continue throughout the rest of the day. However, traffic is moving substantially smoothly on all other nation freeways. Also, just a token of reminder, please be aware that starting next Wednesday, the Carson Bridge will be closed to public for repairs for 1 week. You are advised to take an alternate route to avoid delays. This has been Channel 91.9 Daily Traffic Report. Now here's Melinda Lee with the area's local news right after the commercial break, so please stay tuned.
Hello, this is Milo Mitchell from Milo Furniture. This message is for Jenny Hallow. I regret to inform you that the dining room chairs you ordered aren't available in the leather you wanted. That leather has been discontinued by the manufacturer because of its falling sales number. On the bright side, I did come across a few chairs in a similar material in our showroom, and they seem to accommodate the dining room table colour well. Plus, They are offered at a discounted price because the manufacturer is having a special promotion week. I think you will like them, but why don't you stop by the store and I'll show them to you? By the way, the living room couch that you placed your order for is available, and it's also offered at a discounted price. I have a sample in our store, so you can also check out the couch when you come.
Attention passengers, this is an express train to Churchill. This train will only stop at Saskatchewan and Calgary Station. We'll not be making stops at any other station. For passengers whose final destination is to any other stations on the Churchill line, please exit and transfer to the local train on track 9. Once again, we kindly remind you that this is an express train, and the next station stop is Saskatchewan. Please do not place any object in the aisles. If your personal belongings are too large to fit under your seat, they can be placed adjacent in front of the door. Also, bicycles are prohibited on the train. Thank you for traveling with us, and please have your tickets out for ticket inspection and collection procedure. Saskatchewan is next.
Hi, Mr. Arnold. This is Akiko Yuri at Mellin Engineering in Osaka. I'd like to inquire about your application for our mechanical engineer position. Our senior engineers are very impressed with your resume, and they think your experience in automobile design would contribute a lot to our current research here. Are you available to make a visit to the company? Ideally, we'd like you to visit in the last week of December, when most of our staff are present, so you can meet them. A substantial number of researchers are out of office this week to attend an international conference held in Paris. That way you can see the company for yourself and also explain to us some of the past projects you've conducted in person. If that sounds good to you, please call me at 81-3555-4360. Then I will take care of your flight and hotel arrangements.
The next time you need to go grocery shopping, you won't have to go very far. With 12 convenient Bolton food markets in Lakeside City, there is bound to be one close to you. We have the largest distribution channel among all the food markets in the States. We also offer greater variety of products and brands than any of our current competitors in the market. So we can guarantee that we'll always have exactly the kind of product that you have in mind. Visit our website, boltonfood.com, for more information about our ongoing discount deals, or just visit one of our branches near you today.
Hi, Lauren. This is Miranda. I'm calling about the plans for our annual association meeting. Instead of doing everything together, I think it'd be more effective if we divide our workload. I'll be in charge of taking care of reserving the dining room and the meeting room. Could you contact the caterer and let them know we're expecting 200 people instead of 180, as we originally informed them? We also need to notify them that we'd like to add a vegetarian option to our lunch order to accommodate the needs of some of our vegetarian guests. Let's meet and talk together tomorrow evening so we can finalize the schedule. We have some good speakers and discussion plans, so we want to make sure we allow enough time for every procedure of the meeting. The last thing we want is to have the guest speakers be rushed because we are running out of time.
Hello, this is Wilson Phillips from Penn Industries. I'm calling to inquire about a mistake on the bill we received today. According to this bill, we're being charged for 3 deliveries in December, each for 25 coils of wire. The charges were for the shipment that took place on the 6th and the 17th and the 22nd. It's true that we usually get 3 deliveries of wire each month, but in December our production was down due to the manpower issue in the production team. As a result, we only had 2 deliveries in that month. Can you please send us a corrected statement as soon as possible? We need to submit the final bill to our buying division. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sam Nelson, the Director of Human Resources. Before we get this orientation started, I want to welcome all of you to Petrol Engineering and also congratulate you on being accepted to a great company like ours. The first thing we're going to go over is how to report your work hours. We use an online reporting system where you enter your working hours on the company website. You can find detailed instructions on how to use the system in the orientation information packets we handed out to you. But the most important thing to remember is that you must report your hours weekly on every Saturday before 2 p.m. Another important note, if you happen to work overtime, you should not enter those hours until you notify your manager and your manager has confirmed the hours. We're now going to take a look around our factory facility and explain to you how our manufacturing cycle works. After that, we'll take a short break before we go on to office dress code.
On another note, I received our annual sales figures this morning, and I'm very happy to report that our total sales increased dramatically compared to last year. In assessing our sales data, we found that sales of desks and chairs continue to be strong, maintaining stable sales. But it's been the sale of home furnishing accessories, lamps, cushions, and pillows that showed the highest growth, which acted as a driving force of our overall strong growth this year. Because the sales of our accessories are recording such rapid growth, proving to be very popular with our customers, we're planning to offer more accessories in our collection, perhaps bed linens or dinnerware. We want to test customer interest before developing any new products. So next week we'll begin conducting some market research using an online survey linked to our website to see customer acceptance level of our newly launching accessories.
I have an important announcement to make before you start your shift. We're going to be upgrading the machinery here in the ceramics factory. The new machine will perform all the functions equivalent to the old ones, but they'll do it more quickly. This upgrade will help us to substantially speed up our operations and increase the production rate. We should be able to double the number of plates and bowls we manufacture annually without hiring more people or incurring any extra cost. Everyone must be trained on using the new equipment before it is installed next month. I know that most of you have already received training on how to use the previous equipment, but additional training is requisite since the mechanism of the new equipment is more complicated than the old one. Since the entire faculty cannot receive the training at once due to scheduling conflicts, we have set up different training hours. Please sign up for one of the 4 available training sessions before the end of the day. For obvious safety reasons, you will not be allowed to operate the equipment until you have completed the training.